Assalamualaikum and hi to everyone. My name is Nur Ayrindana bint Tamizi. My metric number is F1002. Before we start, I would like to say thank you to my lecturer, Madam Yazilatul Fauzia bint Abdul Aziz, for teaching me this course and help me doing my exam. Thanks to all my friends, especially Atika, Hazika and Asha, for helping me doing my assignment perfectly. From this course, there is 5 subtopics, which is topic 1 is Introduction to CDIO. Meaning of CDIO, C is conceive. Conceive is get information and find out what customer need or defining customer need. D is design. Design is create design ideas for customer. I is implement. Implement is converting from SI result to product or transformation of the design into the product. O is operate. Operate is test the effectiveness and capabilities of the product or using the implement product to deliver the intended value. Next is the CDIO initiative goal. First is master a deeper working knowledge of technical fundamentals. Next is lead in the creation and operation of new product, process and system. Last is understand the importance and strategic impact of research and technological development on society. In CDIO, there is 3 creative, which is creative process, creative thinking process. In creative process, there is 6, which is design, brainstorm, thinking, inspiration, research, and vision and ideas. In creative thinking, there is what it is, who it's for, who are you talking to, how it works, how to access, and what you need. For creative thinking process, there is preparation, incubation, illustration, and implementation. For introductory activity, there is 3, teamwork, thinking, and communication. For teamwork, there is form effective team and team operation. For thinking, there is thinking holistically and critical thinking. For communication, there is communication structure and writing communication. Last but not least is rethinking technologies, how to make slide. There is 12 points in rethinking technologies. First is sticky note, second is mastery, third is design, 5 is categories, 5 is autonomy and strategies, purpose, personas, activity, timeline, reflection, more deeply on student and idea selection method. That is for chapter 1. Next is topic 2, Introduction to Landscape Horticulture. Before we start, we need to know what are we now, where are we heading to, how are we getting there. For landscape horticulture, there is knowledge, right attitude, committed, dedicated, hardworking, independent, profound and professional. In landscape horticulture, there is plant production, landscape design. In landscape horticulture, there is plant production, landscape design, insulation, sustenance, landscape design, urban farming, maintenance, management, and landscape technology. For landscape element, there is 4, human element, natural element, living element, and abstract. For human element, there is building, hardscape, and fence. For natural element, there is lake, mountain, river. And living element is flora and fauna. Abstract is weather, season. For hardscape, there is gazebo, signage, stepping stone, and sculpture. For soulscape, there is bamboo, turf, fern. After we go to landscape element, there is landscape branch and horticulture branch, which is design or drawing or plan, and implementation, maintenance, management, technology, and installation, construction. For horticulture, there is floriculture, nursery, arboriculture, turf management, oleology, and viticulture. After that, we go to history and development of horticulture in topic 3. The history of landscape architecture. The origin of the profession of landscape architecture can be traced to the early treatments of outdoor space by successive ancient cultures from Persian and Egypt through Greece and Rome. This interest in outdoor space, which had waned during the Middle Age, was revived with splendid result in Italy and gave rise to ornate villas and great outdoor plazas. The history of landscape architect in 17th century France, where landscape architect and design reached new heights of sophistication and formality. There is garden design become well known is André Linotri, who designed the gardens at Versailles and Vaux-le-Vicomte. In the 18th century, most English landscape gardeners such as Lancelot, Captivity Brown, who remodeled the grounds of Blenheim Place, rejected the geometric emphasis of the French in favor of imitating the forms of nature. One important exception was Sir Humphrey Repton. He reintroduced formal structure into landscape design with the creation of the first great public park is Victoria Park in London, 1845, and Birkenhead Park in Liverpool, 1847. Middle Age in Europe. Europe has introduced new foods and crops. China and Japan were also centers of horticulture development and innovation. In 10th century, archaeologists found silk from China in Egypt dating to the 10th century. After that, the Chinese were horticulture innovators. There is difference between gardening and landscaping. Gardening is the practice for anyone, hobbies and interests. For landscaping, the design professional purpose for building. After that, we're going to topic 4, which is importance to landscape horticulture. First, we need to identify the potential profession in the area of landscape horticulture field, and then after that we're going to scope of work as a landscape horticulture company. There is legal document, defined acceptable behavior and social forms, and the last one is business. Business is basically a company. There is examines ethical principle and moral or ethical problem that arise in business environment. The contribution of landscape horticulture profession is there is a 4: environment, economy, social and culture. For environment, there is soft urban tree scope and preserve trees. For economy, there is cost-effective maintenance, and social, there is training via professional development. And the last one is culture, source of spirit, and spend time outside of house. For landscape horticulture, there is softscape, hardscape, design, development, private landscaping space, maintenance of public, and central plan. In polygreen, there is water, landscape, energy, and other than that. Last but not least is topic 5, related act and professional code and conduct. Definition, contract and laws is agreement having lawful object entered into voluntarily by 2 or more parties. Law is system of rules that are enforced through social institution to government behavior. Definition of planning, central over the development of an area, continuous process, achieve economic benefit and comfortable and aesthetic value. For laws and policy related in landscape horticulture is central and state government, state and laws, legislative and executive powers, federal constitution, enactments or ordinance, and federal law are known as act. Related act and professional code and conduct, land planning in Malaysia, Town and Country Planning Act 1976, Act 176. Second is Town and Country Planning Act Amendment, Act 1995, Act A866. Third is Town and Country Planning Act Amendment Act A933. Fourth is Town and Country Planning Act Amendment 2001. Ministry related to landscape horticulture, first is YB Datuk Sri Haji Muhammad bin Sabu. He is Menteri Pertanian and Keterjaminan Makanan. Second is YB Tuan Ngah Forming, which is Menteri Pembangunan Kerajaan Tempatan. Third is YB Tuah Chang Ling Kang, which is Menteri Sains, Teknologi dan Inovasi. That's all from me. Thank you.